Hey friends, welcome to my little corner of the internet. Grab a drink, clear your mind, drop into your body, and take a little break. And hi, I'm Nicole, astrologer and certified life coach, and I want to talk to you for a minute about why I created the Astrolabe series. So after years of doing chart readings, I kept noticing the same gap. We talk about your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, your planets and what they mean and what they're doing right now. And that's all rich, valuable work. But underneath all of that is a layer that most readings just never get to, the houses, the base energy of your chart. Every house has a sign on it. And whether there's a planet there or not, that sign is always working, always shaping how you experience that area of your life. We just never have time to really get into it. So as a life coach, I set out to fix that. And the Astrolabe series was born. So here's what I mean. If you're a Leo rising, you have Scorpio in your fourth house of home and family. Scorpio there means your upbringing likely had a layer of secrecy to it. There were things that weren't talked about, family dynamics that ran deeper than the surface, and maybe things that you witnessed or experienced early that felt a little dark or out of place for a child. That's Scorpio in the fourth, not a wound, a pattern. And understanding it changes everything about how you relate to home, family, and your own emotional foundation. On the flip side, you have Taurus in your 10th house of career and legacy. That your slow and steady builds the empire placement. You're not a flash in the pan career person. Everything you build to last. Each piece stacks on the last. Your professional legacy is something that people will be talking about long after you're gone. In your Leo Rising workbook, we explore all of this. Every house, every sign, every layer of your chart through myth, journaling prompts, and a token system that turns your insights into something you can hold in your hands. But home and career are just two rooms in a much bigger house. There's a whole mythology built into your first house as well. The gate you walk through first, the one everyone meets before they meet anything else about you. So let me read you that one. Leo Rising Workbook. The radiant heart of the solar stage. And let me put on my glasses so I can actually see. And here is your myth. Before there was a name for you, there was a light. It rose over the horizon of the world like the first dawn, spilling gold across the bones of mountains and the skin of seas. The light was not the sun. It was older than the sun. It was the vow you made before you entered this life. I will walk as myself, unhidden. You were born into the gate of the first house, where every step is a declaration, every breath a shaping of the self. Here the air is bright and unflinching. Here the mirrors are not made of glass, but of eyes. The eyes of those who can see you and those who cannot. The path is lined with shadows that whisper, diminish. But the dawn inside you answers, no. The trials come early. You learn that to be seen is to be vulnerable, and to be vulnerable is to be powerful. You learn that the world will sometimes mistake your radiance for arrogance, your warmth for fire meant to burn. Still, you rise. Still, you turn your face towards the sky. One day, at the center of the gate, you find a forge without a smith. The coals glow with the heat that does not scorch, and upon the anvil rests a circlet of hammered gold. It is warm to the touch, as if it has been waiting for you. When you lift it, the sunstone at its heart catches the light and scatters it in 1,000 directions. Each beam a version of you that could have been, each one bowing to the one you have chosen to become. You place the circlet upon your bra, and the hidden inscription hums against your skin. You do not need to read it. You remember. From that moment on, you walk not as a seeker of the sun, but as its keeper. Your presence is your offering. Your life is your stage, and every dawn that breaks is a reminder. I am the sun in my own sky. And so after the myth And your journaling prompts are some embodiment practices and a Leo rising playlist. And then we get to the token of the first gate, which is the solar diadem. A circlet of warm hammered gold, light as breath, yet unyielding in form. And I've chosen a simple headband for the token. It's something I had lying around. It's just that easy to pick your token. There's one of these for each gate. And at the end, there is a ritual where you gather all of the tokens that you've gathered and you integrate the pieces that you have learned about yourself through the workbook. And so, if you need to find your rising sign, you'll need your birth date, your birthplace, and your birth time. And you can pull up your free chart at astroseek.com or reach out to your favorite astrologer. And if Leo rising is you, the full workbook is waiting. Every house, every sign, every layer of your chart worked all the way through with myth, ritual, and the token system. This is not a horoscope. This is your chart made into a voyage. And I'll see you in the next video.